One touchdown, President Trump tweeted, attacking the Mayor of London, who'd earlier said the UK should not roll out the red carpet for him. The President said Sadiq Khan, who by all accounts has done a terrible job as Mayor of London, has been foolishly nasty to the visiting President of the United States, by far the most important ally of the United Kingdom. He is a stone-cold loser who should focus on crime in London, not...
It looks like we're not going to have a very good relationship. Who knows? I hope to have a good relationship with him. But it sounds like he's not willing to address the problem either.
Is completely and utterly wrong. But let me make it very clear. People don't hate you, Sadiq Khan, because of Donald Trump. People hate you because you are repellent, virtue signalling, failing on every single metric as a mayor. Crime has gone up through the roof. You're destroying London. You've made it the worst city to live in since you have become mayor. You weaponise the very things that you claim to fight against, like prejudice and all of those sorts of things, when it suits you. And if you are going to be feeling less safe in London, well, now you know.
London Mayor Sadiq Khan has once again found himself at the centre of controversy, following his latest remarks about former US President Donald Trump. Khan recently claimed that if Trump were to be re-elected in 2024, it could lead to an increase in abuse directed at him and his family. However, this statement has not been met with widespread sympathy. Instead, it has reignited a debate about Khan's leadership and whether he is using Trump as a scapegoat to distract from his own shortcomings as mayor. Despite these past confrontations, Khan's recent remarks have taken the feud in a new direction. By suggesting that Trump's potential return to the White House would directly impact his personal safety, Khan is implying that Trump has emboldened extremists and racists who target him. However, many see this as an attempt to play the victim card rather than addressing London's real problems. While Khan continues to focus on Trump, critics argue that his own leadership in London has been far from successful. Crime in the capital has been a major concern, with knife attacks, muggings, and violent offences increasing under his tenure. Many Londoners feel unsafe, and instead of taking responsibility for the situation, Khan has frequently blamed external factors, be it the British government, socio-economic conditions,
or your closest ally when you think they're doing things you disagree with.
And yet your friends and colleagues in the cabinet have backpedaled pretty violently. So, I mean, to be clear, you reiterate your accusations, even though you now seek to dilute them by using words like nativist and unilateralist instead of words like sexist and racist. But people like David Lammy and to a lesser extent, because he wasn't as outspoken in the first place, Keir Starmer, are swimming in the opposite direction from you?
As indeed is the Vice President-elect J.D. Vance.
Yes.
And
who suggested that Trump might turn out to be America's Hitler, for people who aren't aware of what you're referring
Well,
to.
in 2016, J.D. Vance was an ally of mine, speaking out against some of Trump's anti-Muslim rhetoric.
Yes,
Elon Musk, of course, famously as the government efficiency member of Donald Trump's cabinet, was criticising Donald Trump for his views on climate in 2017 when Donald Trump as president walked away from the Paris Accord. Now, J.D. Vance, Elon Musk and others may have changed their mind about Trump. I haven't, but I'm giving President Trump-elect the benefit of the doubt. And let's hope, fingers crossed, this president during this term is different from the last one.
So do you think that people like David Lammy and Keir Starmer should be a little bit closer to your position, the importance of, you've described it as speaking truth with power, using the platform to explain that actually the policies will have an impact on us, positive?
One of the most controversial aspects of Khan's argument is his implication that Trump's attacks on him are racially and religiously motivated. Khan, who is of Pakistani heritage and a Muslim, has suggested that Trump's criticism of him is different from how he treats other politicians. However, opponents argue that Trump has insulted numerous political figures regardless of race, gender, or religion. Critics also point out that if Trump were as biased as Khan claims, he would not have appointed minorities and diverse figures in key positions during his presidency. For example, Trump's administration included several prominent Black, Hispanic, and openly LGBTQ+ officials. This raises the question of whether Khan is genuinely being targeted for his background, or if he is using it as a way to deflect criticism. As Khan continues to engage in political disputes with Trump, frustration among Londoners is growing. Many believe that their mayor should be focused on tackling crime, improving infrastructure, and making the city a safer and more affordable place to live, rather than getting into high-profile arguments with foreign leaders. While it is true that Trump's rhetoric has been controversial, many argue that Khan's primary responsibility should be to his constituents, not his personal political battles. Some Londoners see his latest comments as an attempt to gain sympathy and shift the focus away from his own failures. With an upcoming election in London, it remains to be seen whether Khan's strategy will help or hurt his chances of re-election. Sadiq Khan's ongoing feud with Donald Trump is nothing new, but his latest remarks have reignited criticism about his leadership. While he claims that a Trump re-election would lead to more abuse against him, many argue that this is a distraction from the real issues Londoners face every day. Instead of blaming external figures for London's problems, Khan may need to focus on delivering real solutions. Otherwise, he risks losing the trust of the very people who elected him. As this political drama unfolds, one thing is clear. Londoners are running out of patience, and they want action, not excuses.